Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. So I am here today with my son,
Hello.
Valentino. So I thought of doing another fake bake for you guys, and today I am going to do a Oreo milkshake. And who better to do it than my son? Now I am going to stand to the side and just give him instructions on how to do it so you guys can see how easy this is to do. I went ahead and did a pre-made these little Oreos cookies out of Model Magic. I used the white one, and I actually had this thank you, I had this homemade Oreo model, which I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Perhaps in another video I can show you guys on how to make this, which is very easy as well. So okay, with all of that, let's get this video started. This lightweight spackle. They have others. You always want to make sure that you use the lighter one, because it's easier to work with. Yes. Yeah. So here's a spoon.
All right.
And then just.
So how much do I flip? Halfway?
Well, we're gonna do the whole thing. This is the glass he chose to use. We're gonna do the whole thing. Now, just because it's the whole thing does not necessarily mean we're gonna fill it all up. We're just gonna
coat the sides?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So go ahead and.
Okay. So how much of this do I put in here? Halfway, or more than half, less than half?
Let's do half, and we'll see where we're at with that.
So far, this seems to be the easy part.
Oh, yeah, it's all easy. It's not really hard, you know. The only thing that it does is the time consuming. Let it sit for about an hour or so, depending really on how much you use. But I like to be on the safe side, and I like to let it sit overnight. So when I go and add the rest of the stuff, I don't disturb, you know, the
process.
Exactly, because if you scratch that, you're gonna see little gaps in there, and which I have made many mistakes in the past, but you learn as you go, right? We're gonna want to mix some paint.
Chocolate brown.
Chocolate brown. Okay. By who?
By Anita's?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So
right.
Just go ahead and pour some in there. Again, always keep in mind that the more you pour, the darker it gets. So you always want to do small amounts.
Okay.
At a time. This way you can just constantly keep adding until you get to the color, you know, that you desire. Whatever utensils you use in your fake bake, please do not take them back to your kitchen and use them there. Try to keep them in your craft room or away from the kitchen.
Very good point.
Yeah, that's
probably have chemicals still on it.
Yes, you don't want none of that. That's too harmful. So you want to show them how it's looking. See,
I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me see if I can lean forward a little bit.
Yeah,
it's coming out.
It's coming. Yeah,
it's coming along. Yeah. Should we add more? Or do you think that's dark enough?
I think we probably should add a little more, because it's.
Is that the original one?
What do you mean? But oh my God, no.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay, because we're actually trying to get it dark, and let's
Yeah.
just do this again. All right, there you go.
All right. So you gotta mix paints to get what you want.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes there's not the color you're looking for. Sometimes they don't just sell that specific color you're looking for.
No.
Sometimes you gotta just improvise.
And sometimes great things come out of mistakes.
Yep.
You want to grab that and just like smear it all in there. Yeah, start at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So just like grab a whole bunch,
Alright.
and then just like pat it down.
Mm-hmm.
Like use the back of it to pat it down, which will give you a better angle. Yeah, better way to handle it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. There you go. Just like brush it on there. Now, what I do is, because I have these two lamps here, when I'm doing this, I hold it up against the light, and that'll tell me if there's any little openings in there that I need to cover. Like for example, I can see this one over here. Do you see that? That's what you don't want. Like if you hold it up, you can tell right there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You can tell that that's where you need to cover.
So little light.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you want to do is first start at the bottom, and then like as you go, work your way up. So don't worry about the top, because you will eventually get to it. But first you want to like pat all of that down. Yeah. Don't worry about like adding in the center, because that will be just a waste of spackle. So you just want to
coat the edges around.
Correct. Yeah, and so like right now you're working up, which you're already missing that spot down there.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and if, like I said, constantly if you have to keep raising it up to the light so you can see, will be fine. I mean, I mean,
Yep.
use the light to guide you when it comes to that.
Just about done with this part.
That you would actually ever do this
You
before,
doing
you
this?
know? Yeah.
No, this is definitely a first for me. I mean, I've done arts and crafts before in the past, but just in school though.
Mm.
Ceramics was really the only arts and crafts thing I did besides painting. But everybody does painting in school.
Nice. Okay, so now that we got all of that, now you want to clean the edge.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Just,
Put this to the side, and we're gonna let that dry. Because it's for video purposes, we're gonna continue using this. Otherwise, I will let it dry overnight and then finish working on it. We have here our little cardboard. Now, this you're supposed to measure this before you start, and the reason it's best to do that is so when you put your little toilet paper, which you're gonna glue onto this little flat board in there, you won't disturb the ice cream.
ice cream.
The ice cream. So, which is why it's best to do this before you add all of that. But because we went ahead and skipped that part and jumped right into it, we're going to glue. I went ahead and already measured this, and then we're going to use a piece of roll of toilet paper. Just cut it down. We don't have to necessarily cut the whole thing. I mean, need the whole thing because otherwise it will scratch up. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, well, let me see, maybe it's too, yeah, it's too big. That's, because if it rubs against it, it will. Let me see, perhaps. Okay. Yep. If you like these type of videos, you know, where I have my son come in and help me out, let us know on the description on the bottom. Comments, thank you.
Okay, I'm all over the place with this thing.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, you want to lay it like that. Okay, go ahead. In the center, sit and dry. Now we're going to put this to the side because now we're going to make the whipped cream that we're going to add on top of there, okay?
Okay.
So let's give us a minute. We'll be right back. We're going to clear this up and try to make more room for us. So now we're going to do the whipped cream that's going to go on top of his Oreo. And now, again, what I'm using is the white spackle, is the lightweight. And this is, I just noticed something, and I know I've heard this before, but I don't know why. In case you guys don't know, or in case I've never mentioned it, but this is the brand that I use. And we just noticed that this is the new one that we just got. And normally what I do when I use this is that if I want to keep it white, because it's a little bit light gray to it, I have to add white paint to make it lighter. But this new one that I got, I don't have to add no paint because it's already white and it looks very fluffy. I don't know if you guys can see her. This one, you can see that.
One's gray and one's white.
Yeah, this one is like gray and this is like white. I don't have to worry about adding paint to that. So that's good.
Save a step.
Yeah, exactly. Save us a step. And it's very fluffy looking. That's nice. All right, so let's see here. It's like already been whipped.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right. Maybe they already know that what we're using this for, not just for home improvements. Now we're using it for bake. All right. So this is your pastry bag, and we're going to use this tip, and it's a 1A, and it's just a big circle there. I mean a hole. So, okay. So what you do, you just toss that in there, and this is how you're gonna measure it, just to make sure. And you want to cut like almost there, like what is that? How much would that be? Like quarter, something like that. So here, go ahead. What first? What I do is like I mark it there, like try to
Pre-cut.
yeah,
Okay.
and then that will help you. It will guide you where to cut it exactly.
All right.
And just push that all the way. Yep. Just push it all the way. Okay, so now we're gonna add this in the bag. You're going to want to do is the center first.
start in the center.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, like do like a little ball in the center, and then you can start. And then once you do the little ball in the center, and then start on the edge, and then work your way back into the center. With this right here, you try to squeeze it all the way down, because what you also don't want is air in there. If you have air in the bag, and when you go to press, it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's, you don't want that. Holding it like this, and at the same time turning this. Let me, for now, let me just put this there. I don't have water here. No. Okay, we'll just put that there for now. And this, of course, can, as long as it stays in the tight container, it won't dry, and you can use it again. So let's add some
Chocolate syrup.
chocolate syrup.
What if it goes on the glass?
Yeah, even better.
That's okay?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
okay?
However. You got some drip going on there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay.
Alright.
And this is why I try to keep you out of the kitchen.
Yep. This is why
Okay.
this is why my girlfriend makes all my milkshakes.
Oh, all right. So now, because this is the fluffy delight spackle, if I were to add like the cookies that I make out of plaster of Paris or the clay, like that hard clay, this will like sink in there. But because I made it out of Model Magic and it's really light, you know, we can stick it in there. We don't have to worry about it sinking in or what have you.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, there you go. We'll see. There you go, guys.
That's the final step?
That's it. Yeah, you're done. I mean, I don't know what else we can put in there.
Let me see if I can show it a little closer for anyone else to see.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Alright.
Okay.
But alright, that actually wasn't that hard to do actually. That's
No.
very manageable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you have it. Well, guys, what do you think?
Fairly easy. Yeah.
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 Are you willing to do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I'll have him next time when I.
My girlfriend would do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the creative one, not me.
Oh.
She's I almost forgot. The Oreo shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that was the easiest one. I really thought this was gonna take like forever to make with a whole bunch of steps. There's only like maybe 4 or 5 steps and it was done.
Yeah, it's very it. I had lots of fun doing this with my son, you know, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope I get to do this again. And again, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And if you really like this video, please let us know. Give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. So until next time, my friends, stay safe, be kind. Bye.